connecting you via YouTube now. We have some weird QRM. Hope that goes away, man. Just give me one more minute to get everything going, and then we'll call CQ. All right, that screen's working. Let's try this one here. All right, well, I haven't done this in a while, but it looks like I got it figured out, maybe. Hold on one second. What the heck? Let's give it a try. Hey, CQ 10 meters. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Call CQ and live streaming to YouTube. You guys jump on in here, say hello, and then you can go hear what you sound like over the air if you want to. So, once again, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Calling CQ and listening. All right, well, I have to find my recording there. I'll try one more time before I play the recording over and over again. CQ 10 meters, this is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Call CQ and live streaming to YouTube.
Whiskey Juliet 7, this is Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Echo India out of Salt Lake City, Utah.
All right, good morning, sir. Good morning, KM7CEI. How are you doing today, young man?
Doing good. How you doing? Where are you out of?
I am located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Mike Oscar, Roger?
Roger. How's the weather down there?
It's pretty nice. Let me see. It is 44 degrees, which is good because it was up around 70 last week, and all our ducks left, so hopefully that's turned them around, and we're going to be out there in the morning seeing if we can't get some, Roger.
Roger, you got better weather than we got. We're 40 degrees today.
Oh, fine business. Got a Travis over there in Eagle Mountain, Utah. Now, where is that at? Is that somewhere near Salt Lake or not even close?
Yeah, we're about 40 minutes south of Salt Lake.
Oh, very good, very good. So, what do you got going for Turkey Day? You hanging out there, or people traveling to you, or do you got to travel to them?
We travel down to southern Utah, around St. George, Utah, where we have family and get together. Much nicer weather down there.
Beautiful St. George, Utah. I know a guy down there. Talked to him on the radio. I forget his call sign, but I remember St. George, Utah. So now we're doing about the same. We're going to duck hunt in the morning. Got to be home by 1 or 2 so the XYL don't throw things at me. And then it's just me, her, the 2 kids, and her papa. So kind of a small get-together tomorrow. And that suits me just fine, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, that's awesome. So do you guys end up cooking the ducks you get, or do you just do turkey?
Oh, no, we're going to do turkey. My wife, she doesn't care for wild game. I don't know what's wrong with her. I've been asking that forever. She married me, so there's a lot of questions to be answered. But she doesn't care for it, but the rest of us do. We like it, and we only make duck tacos out of them. So that's the only way we really like it. So tomorrow, it's just your normal turkey. I guess she's doing 2 of them. One the regular way, and the other one she's going to try deep frying. In case that one gets messed up, we'll have something to eat. QSL?
QSL, that sounds fantastic. It sounds like the band's kind of fading out, so I don't know if you can still hear me, but hope you have a good Thanksgiving.
No problem, yeah. I can still hear you. Hey, and I got a live YouTube running. If you want to go check that out and hear what you sound like, you're right in the middle, right in the beginning. I'll get you a timestamp at 4 minutes, so you came in right at the minute mark. Just put my call sign in YouTube or click the link on my Kira Z page. Either way, it's a video called CQ 10 meters with today's date. If I don't talk to you between now and then, have a great Thanksgiving, Mr. Travis in Eagle Mountain, Utah. KM7CEI, WJ7CAS. Back to you for the final, friend.
Yeah, can you just confirm that one more time? I got Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. You got it. That is the call sign.
Fantastic. Well, good chatting with you, WJ7CAS. This is KM7CEI. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving.
Hey, you too, friend. Take care. Have a good one out there. All right. Let me, hold on a second. Yeah, we got a bunch of you watching out there. Good morning to you guys watching on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great day and a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. With that said, if any of you watching or listening, QRZ.
Kilo 7, Zulu Foxtrot, India. Sierra Foxtrot.
We got a few of them. There's my ZFI friend. How you doing, buddy?
Well, good morning there, Matt. Really good to hear from you. I'm recovering from my second surgery in 4 weeks. Been out of ICU now for a week for the second time. I hope they got it right this time. But, yeah, I'm finally able to lean over far enough to be able to tune in, and I got a notice on my phone, so I thought I'd give you a shout. QSL?
Oh, man, I'm glad to hear from you, Lawrence. I remember last time I talked to you, you were getting ready for those surgeries, so I'm glad you are still with us. And, yeah, I haven't really been on the air for a couple weeks. As you know, man, duck season, we get really busy around here, so I had a few minutes today, and only a few minutes. We got to go set decoys out at one of our pit lines this afternoon. What time is it? Oh, we got time. It's only 11:30. So I thought, man, I'll go in there and we'll make sure everything still works, and we'll even see if that OBS is still hooked to the internet. So we must have did it. I got lucky, Roger.
Roger that. Giving you a 5-9 here in northern Nevada today, so you picked a good day for it. So at any rate, I'll go ahead and let you go now. I got to get back to my recliner here, which I bought just for this occasion. I'm really glad that I did that. But good talking to you again. That's another one for the logbook, and we'll talk to you again soon. So 73 is Matt. WJ7CAS, Kilo 7, Zulu Foxtrot, India.
All right, Lawrence, good to hear from you. Be well, my friend. Get well, and I don't know, that's contact number 50. I don't know, a lot of them, but we look for another one coming up soon. So take care. K7ZFI, ZFI, WJ7CAS. Take care, Lawrence. All right, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Somehow, not surprising, I messed this up. We'll run with it. I'll figure it out later. I'll fix all the entries. All right, we'll enter him in there. Anybody else? QRZ. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ. Oh, cool, I got a minute. Guys, I don't know, that's not showing up on the screen. Somehow I can't get sideband up for sub mode on my logging system. I don't know. All right, anybody else hanging out? Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, call CQ live streaming to the YouTube and listening. All right, I'll just rip that recording. There we go. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Guys, jump in here. Let's do what we call a little CQ rag chew, and then if you like, you can go back and listen to what you sound like over the air on my YouTube channel. Once again, Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Santiago, calling CQ and listening.
Hey, Matt, how about November 4, Golf Juliet Echo?
All right, we had a couple of them. N4GJE. Well, that could be a tongue twister. Good afternoon, good morning, young man.
Well, yeah, you could call me young, I guess. I'm probably as old as you.
Oh, man, I hope not. I'm not that old, actually. What am I now? 53. I'm slowly climbing the ladder.
Oh, well, you're just a youngster. I turned 72 my last.
Oh, just a young whippersnapper. Looks like we got a Jimmy down there in Hereford, California, or Arizona. I just talked to someone in Phoenix. You close to there?
We're about 3 hours from there. I'm 70 miles southeast of Tucson. So, yeah, and I heard you in there saying you were from southern Missouri. My wife is from Sedalia. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in the big metropolis of Poplar Bluff, although I'm somewhat new here, but we have been here for, since 2021, but we hail from northern Idaho, Roger.
Okay, well, I've not been to northern Idaho for a long, long time. We were up in the Yellowstone area a couple of years ago, but that's not northern Idaho.
Yeah, no, that's not, we were way up by Canada, but we moved out of there in 2021, traded snow for tornadoes, QSL.
Hey, QSL on that. Been through a couple of those when I was a young man. I grew up in southern Kansas, a little bitty town called Coffeyville.
Oh, very good. Well, what do you have on your itinerary for Thanksgiving? Everybody coming to you, or do you got to go travel?
Well, it's just me and the XYL, and we're going to hang around and watch some football.
Well, we're kind of going to do the same thing. We're going to go duck hunting in the morning, and then when we get done with that, we're going to come home and eat a bunch of food, and then sit around, and we're Cowboys fans, but I think they're going to get the crap kicked out of them, Roger.
Oh, well, I envy you doing some duck hunting. I haven't done that for a lot of years.
Yeah, my teenagers, man, they are really into it. I like it too, but they're obsessed with it. So November and December, they live, breathe, and eat duck hunting. So that's pretty much what we do. We chase ducks, and I don't know, it only costs me a couple $1,000s a pound every year by the time it's over. Hi, Roger.
Hey, I know that one. Out here in Arizona, we don't have that many ducks, and we do what we call tank jumping. There's after the monsoon fills up a lot of the low places, and 2 or 3 or 4 ducks will maybe join this little tank or that little tank, and so we'll put in 100 miles a day or so and hit 12 or 13 tanks and maybe get a duck.
Well, we are in the heart of the Mississippi Flyway. Arkansas likes to claim the best duck hunting in the world, but we got something to say about that here in southern Missouri, Roger.
Roger that. Like I said, I haven't been out there for quite a while and done any duck hunting. We were visiting family out there a couple months ago, but that's up at Springfield, and the season wasn't open then.
Yeah, they got to come right through us to get to them, so we do pretty good here. I mean, the mecca of duck hunting in Arkansas is the northeast corner, and that's right below us. So they got to pass by our shotguns before them Arkies get a crack at them. QSL?
Hey, I understand that. Okay, well, I heard you there saying you were from southeast Missouri there, and I wanted to just say hey. Okay, N4GJ, you'll be clear with your farm, Matt.
All right, Jimmy, take care, man. God bless you. Have a great Thanksgiving. And that was our first contact, and I look forward to another one. So N4GJE, your friend, WJ7CAS, 73.
73 from the Great Jumping Elephant.
There you go, friend. Anybody else hanging out? QRZ.
November 7, Uniform Kilo Delta.
All right, we had 2 November 7 calls. The 2 November 7 calls come again. I'll try to get one of you.
November 7, Victor India Oscar.
All right, November 7, Victor India Oscar. How are you today?
Yeah, very good, Matt. Doing well. Nice signal into the state of Oregon today. You are a 5-9 signal. Good copy, good sounding station. The name here is Dan, Delta Alpha November, and I'm located about 20 miles southwest of the city of Portland, Oregon. Over.
Roger. Well, you're 59 into Missouri. Good to talk to you again. Looks like we talked back earlier this year in February, so it's been a minute. What do you got on your itinerary for Thanksgiving? You staying home or you traveling?
Well, normally we host Thanksgiving at our place, but this year we're going to my son's and his wife's place with the grandkids and other siblings, so we're looking forward to that. We're going to be baking, the wife's baking all day today and prepping for the food tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have a big get-together, eat lots of food, and watch some football. Over.
Well, sounds like a plan. We're doing similar things. So, hey, you sound great. You're starting to fade down on me, but great sounding station out of the state of Oregon. And I'm running live on YouTube. If you want to go hear it for yourself, you can go do that. Let me get you a timestamp here. Where are we at? 14 minutes. You'll be around the 14-minute mark. The video is CQ 10 meters with today's date. QSL?
No, very good, Matt. Well, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and it was nice to chat with you once again, and hopefully we'll talk soon down the log. N7VIO will be clear with you on your final.
All right, friend. Take care. N7VIO, your friend in Missouri. WJ7CAS. Take care. How about that other N7 call? Did you hang out?
I sure did. This is November 7, Uniform Kilo Delta.
All right, November 7, Uniform Kilo Delta. Was it Delta or X-ray?
You got it right, Delta.
All right, very good, very good. A lot of calls coming in. Sometimes I get dyslexic with all of them. How are you doing today, young man?
I'm doing pretty good. In fact, I'm going to call you the young man. You're just slightly younger than me.
All right, I'll take it when I can get it, because my last birthday, my wife made sure I knew I'm only 2 years away from that senior citizen discount. That made me feel really good. Hi.
Oh, mine does that all the time, because I'm slightly older than her.
I'm older than her by 5 years. All right, we got Eric and Mesa. We talked back in September. Good to get you in the logbook again today. What do you got going on for Thanksgiving?
Well, I got all kinds of stuff. I took this week off from work, so that's why I'm just able to casually be on the radio today. But I've got all kinds of plans this week. I've been doing a lot of cleaning, organizing, and I'm building a custom oak shelf for my ham shack, for all my radios and now new monitors, to set up my ham radio station to the next level. So I'm looking forward to that. N7UKD.
Oh, man, now you're going and getting all fancy on us. I got to go over here to QRZ to see if you got any pictures of that progress yet. Let me see. You got anything cool in here? Not yet, but I take it when you get done, you'll put them up.
Yes, sir. I might do some stuff in between while I'm doing the woodworking right now. I've just got a bunch of pieces, so that's not terribly interesting to anyone. But I think today I might do some screwing and maybe some gluing.
All right, well, you can get away with that comment on ham radio, I guess. That could almost be taken wrong, but we'll let her roll, Roger.
Well, I am talking about wood.
Hey, that's fine, man. You don't need to explain nothing to me, QSL.
Well, that was kind of a second innuendo there. Anyways, hey, what was your call saying again now that we're on that wonderful subject?
It's Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Sugar, WJ7CAS. Roger?
Oh, I gotcha. Matt in Popular Bluff, huh? How popular is it?
Well, it's popular, I guess. The only time it was popular since I've lived here was during the eclipse, because it was the second best place in the U.S. to see it, I guess. So this town went crazy. In fact, they were getting $1,000 a night for a room at Motel 6. Can you believe it?
Hey, what? 1,000 a night?
Oh, yeah. We had tens of thousands of people show up here to see that eclipse, because it was number 2 on the list to view it for whatever reason. So it was cool. I just laid out in my driveway and watched it. It was something else. It went dark. The chickens ran for the coop. And then, I don't know, temperature dropped 40 or 50 degrees. It was pretty weird. It was a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I don't know if I'd have paid $1,000 a night for it, but some people did.
Well, that's pretty neat. You got to experience it, and you were very close to the path of totality is what that's called. So your location just happened to be within the almost perfect shadow of the moon to the sun.
Yep, that's what they say. There was one other place, and I forget where it was, not too far from us, and they got like 20 seconds more than we did or something. So, but we came in number 2 for however they figured that out, them smart people. Roger?
Roger that. Yeah, that's really neat that you're so close to that. I can't believe $1,000 a night for Motel 6. It was really that popular. That's crazy. That's kind of, demand pricing. So I never heard of such a thing.
Oh, they were interviewing people on the news. I mean, they were from all over the world. England, Australia. I can't believe people would travel that far. But I guess if you're into that kind of stuff, it's worth it to you, Roger. I was just lucky. Dumb luck. That's the only luck I get. Dumb luck. I'm like, well, I don't even know about this, but since they're making such a fuss, I'm going to get my lawn chair and go check it out. So I did, and I got me a pair of them little glasses I had to wear, and it was pretty cool, Roger.
Oh, that is great. Yeah, no, we come kind of close. So I've got I built this box which then has a pinhole through a piece of aluminum foil, and then it pushes out to a little piece of white paper in my dark box, so I can watch it through my box and video that. Believe it or not, I got a little side I can stick my phone in there and get some pictures, but that's the best I can do for being a pure novice over here.
Well, hey, you did pretty good. They were handing them glasses out like everywhere for free, so hey, the wife grabbed a few, and hey, I was glad I got to see it. I don't think I would travel across the world to see it again. It doesn't trip my trigger that much, but I did enjoy it, and that's probably something I'll never see again. QSL?
Yeah, for sure. And you guys got super lucky there. Hey, I didn't give you a signal report, but I should, because your signal is absolutely beautiful coming into Mesa, Arizona today. You're a solid 5'9", and your audio sounds like an FM broadcaster. Absolutely beautiful. Don't change a thing.
Well, I appreciate that, man. There was once upon a time I went down a rabbit hole with equalizers and microphones, and this is what I came up with. And after I did that, the equalizer is so far away I can't touch it. And that's intentional, because I would sit here and twist knobs and mess it up, Roger.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that, too. Unfortunately, my whole station is kind of down right now. I'm on my secondary radio here, but I would be able to appreciate it more once I had my main set up here, because I pipe it through a stereo system with an EQ just for HF, tuned for HF, and then I hear them over some kind of a nice, well, you can see it in the pictures. It's like year 2000, kind of really good stereo equipment from year 2000, so it's older, and I got more adult money now, so I can buy that kind of stuff. And put it in my office, hooked it up to the ham radio, and I can get some real nice audio. So I say all that because I could much greater appreciate your transmit audio there. If I had that whole setup, but just hearing it on the 7100, you sound fantastic.
I appreciate all that. Yeah, I'm checking it out. Looks like you got a big old speaker. No, I remember, that's not it, but that jogged the memory. That big woofer you got there. You remember, it was popular when we were kids. MTX, you remember those, like the Blue Thunders and all that you had to have in your car?
Oh, yeah, I remember MTX. We went steps further and actually got into JL Audio and some of their real good stuff. Orion made some products back in the day. My buddy had a jet. It was just 200 watts going to 2 Orion 10s with an Orion amp. Oh, my Lord. It would just shake the fillings right out of your teeth.
Yeah, I remember when we were kids, we could hear our friends coming, and you could almost tell who it was. It was all just about the boom, but everybody was just a little bit different. You'd be all, well, there's Kurt. Well, there's Darren. I don't know how we recognized that, but we thought we were cool, Roger.
Oh, yeah, the stereo system sounded great, but you know, is that the reason for my hearing dropping off, or is that just old age?
Probably a little of both, man. I have to wear a headset now, or I can't just hear. Maybe if I had your speakers, I could, but the wife wouldn't care for that, so she's happy when I have my headset on back here, or I'd have everything cranked up to 11. And what's funny is, though, I listen to the music we listened to back then, and I'm horrified. I'm like, I really listen to that? That's so terrible, Roger.
Yep. Either that or you might be appreciating it more. There's some songs back there that I always liked, but then I start hearing the backstories, how they produce them. So some of the, like, you've heard of the artist 10cc, I'm Not in Love, which was one of their huge hits. It's just kind of a mellow, I'm not in love, so it's kind of a negative message to it. But how they produced that was just phenomenal. They took, and if you don't know, they took a group of singers and had them record singing a specific note. So they'd sing like an A, then they'd sing like do their hum of a G and then an H, and, you know, all the different notes. And then they used mixers on their audio panel, right? So they would fade in and out to those different notes of people singing, and that's what gives you that absolutely perfect audio and beautiful transition between notes in that song. Was just some kind of wild production they did there. Who would have ever thought of that?
Not me. That's why they get the big bucks, and I'm still a truck driver. Hi. Hey, I know it's just your backup station, but man, it does sound good. And make sure you go check it out. I got a YouTube video running. You can check it out later. Where are we at here? Anyways, we are 24 minutes in, and you can hear our QSO. Just click the link on my QRZ page. Put my call sign in YouTube. Whatever you got to do to get there. Video CQ 10 meters with today's date. QSL?
QSL, yeah, I will definitely check that out. Thank you for the reminder as well, too. I do TikTok, so I like live streaming off TikTok. I'm not at the moment, but that's one of the fun things I do, and interacting with people as well, too, as I live stream. So you can get all kinds of people, in the stream. I don't know if YouTube, do they allow people to chat inside your live stream, or how does that all work?
I don't think so. I'm not that advanced at it. I just woke up one day and thought, I'm going to do that, downloaded OBS Studio, and I run with it. But I don't know. I mean, people can probably chat back and forth in the chat, which I never watch, but not in the video. And maybe there's a way to do that. I just don't know. QSL?
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple different things I've noticed in TikTok. You can just be solo, right? No one else, and you just see comments in front of you. I like allowing where people can come in and then also talk. But that can be kind of hard on ham radios. You're trying to do a QSO like us, and then you got like two other conversations going on in your ear. That can be a tough one to do, but man, it can be a lot of fun, because then all these people start talking to each other in my live and start establishing connections, things that they relate to, sharing info. It's been kind of rewarding doing that. So there's also different settings out there. Like I said, I don't know about YouTube, but I do that in TikTok and really enjoy it. N7UKD for ID.
All right, well, I'll have to check that out. I'm somewhat new. I mean, I've been on social media forever, but not a super big tech guy. As far as that goes, in fact, I just got TikTok and Instagram maybe 6 months ago, and the only reason I got it is people would send me stuff that I couldn't open. So I threw my phone at the one of the teenagers and said, "Hey, put that Tic Tac thing on here, Roger."
Well, good for you. I'm glad you had the courage to do that. A lot of people think, it's the China app and they're going to send spies through your phone and into you. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoy Tic Tac. Making me say it now. Because the short form. I really like the short form on it. So I can watch, get my info in a minute to 3 minutes. I'm off doing something else. So that's kind of neat. Well, anyways, thank you for the QSO, Matt. It's been very much a pleasure speaking with you today. I really enjoyed the QSO. So I'm going to go into 73 here and let you chat with some other people on your round table and enjoy your YouTube. This is W7CAS N7UKD.
All right, Eric, take care, buddy. And just correction on the call, just in case you didn't. It's a WJ, Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Maybe you missed that, no big deal. N7UKD. Take care, friend. God bless you. Have a great Thanksgiving. 7-3.
Yes. Actually, I got you logged in QRZ. I just probably said it wrong. WJ7CASN7UKD. Have a great Thanksgiving as well, too. 73, and I'm going to be QSY over to 380. N7UKD, QRZ.
All right. Take care, friend. All right. Let me get back over here. Anybody else hanging out through all that? QRZ. All right. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra. Call CQ and live streaming to YouTube. Anybody, anywhere, QRZ. All right. Nothing heard. Let me see where we're at here. 28 minutes. I kind of wanted to do 30 minutes, so we're pretty daggone close to that. We're going to give, I'm going to hit the recording a couple more times, and then I'm probably going to shut this down and get on with my day. So here we go. Now or never, kind of. CQ. This is Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, calling CQ and live streaming to YouTube. My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, and I am located in the southeast corner of the state of Missouri. Guys, jump in here. Let's do what we call a little CQ rag chew, and then if you like, you can go back and listen to what you sound like over the air on my YouTube channel. Once again, Whiskey Juliet number 7, Charlie America Santiago, calling CQ and listening.
Kilo Mike 4, Juliet.
All right, we got a few of them. Was there a Kilo Mike 4 call? Come again.
That'd be Kilo Mike 4, Juliet, Whiskey, Portable 7. I'm over here in Spokane.
All right, I think we've talked before. Spokane, Washington. I worked at UPS there for years and years and years. Portable, what's going on over there?
Well, I moved up here, and when I got my license renewed, and they said that I'd have to go through another 30 minutes of stuff just to get it changed over. And everything's going fine. We had about an inch of snow last night. That's about it.
All right, we got it. James, your info still says Cartersville, Georgia, but looks like we talked back, earlier this year, last month, 10-5, QSL?
QSL, yeah. If you looked up there and put in the stroke 7, you'll see me over here in Airway Heights, QSL.
Okay, yeah, I know where Airway Heights is. I worked at that UPS place on Bradley for 21 years, and then we moved to Missouri back in 2021, QSL.
What made you move to Missouri? It's not a bad state. I've been there several times. It's just that what made you move?
There was an infectious disease that came from the south to North Idaho. Roger?
Oh, really? You didn't like North Idaho?
I loved it up till the last few years, and, it's not the same anymore, man. So, we just didn't like the way things were headed, man. And I'm glad we left. They gave us a stupid amount of money for our place, and I'm like, man, if you guys are that desperate to flee that state, I'll take the money. I'll leave my underwear, Roger.
QSL. Yeah, I drive up to Bonners Ferry and then Kellogg when I work. I'm a week on and a week off, kind of semi-retired. And I'll drive up to Kellogg, Bonners Ferry, Post Falls, and Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, yeah, well, out there where they got all them apartments and Cabela's and all that, I used to goose hunt in all those fields back when Myers owned them. So I've seen a lot of changes there over the 26, 27 years I lived there, and none of them were any good in my book, not that my book counts. So, hey, you know what? They can have it. We took the money, and we ended up down here in Missouri. Is it as beautiful? I don't know. Some could argue. But I'll tell you what, I like my neighbors a lot better, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. I got good neighbors up here. They pretty much keep to themselves over here. I don't like the suburban life, but I'm used to, I'm originally from Georgia there. I had about 1.25 acres there, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Now, are you in the Air Force? Are you up there for the air base, or what? How'd you pick Airway Heights? I mean, unless you're a military guy.
Well, I am retired Navy. Well, my wife, she's got family living over here in Coeur d'Alene, and she's from Whidbey Island. So, and she's got some family in Walla Walla. So there you go. She wanted to be next to her family, so we came on up here to move up here. QSL?
Well, if you don't mind it, stay on the Washington side, because that's not really on the hit list, so you'll be all right there. And Airway Heights ain't bad. I mean, you got a base there and a really dadgum nice casino, QSL.
Yes, they do. They got two of them. Yep, really nice.
Oh, dadgum, they built another one. I haven't been in a long time. When they built the first one, I went out there for a few shows. It was pretty nice. I didn't know they got a second one. Boy, oh boy, them poor Indians. I hope they don't starve to death.
No, they're not going to. Well, that one's up Highway 2. That's just on the outskirts of Airway Heights. They got a new one right there. It's before you get to Rambo Road, if you know what I'm talking about there. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the way we used to go in the semi-trucks when we would go spot trailers out there on the base. Rambo Road. That's the entrance we use, QSL.
Oh, yeah, QSL. Yeah, when they were redoing the front base there, that's the one that we used.
All right, James, let me throw a few hundred more watts out at you because you just took a nosedive on me pretty bad. But, hey, thanks for shouting at me. Have a great Thanksgiving, and hopefully we can get number 3 in the book somewhere. So KM4, JWW, stroke 7 probably, your friend in Missouri, WJ7CAS. Take care, my friend.
All right, QSL, you have a good one. I'm only running 100 watts here. That's about it, bud. On a configured vertical that I made myself. Well, anyhow, you have a good one, and thanks for the chat.
All right, buddy, you betcha. All right, last call, because I got to roll. I got to go do stuff. Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo 7, Julia Papa.
K7JP, man, a 1x2, there's an extra. What's going on?
Oh, just finishing up a Butterfinger candy bar and doing some stuff on the computer, and saw there was some action there, and so I came over to you. Your call again, sir. I'm John. I'm in Mesa, Arizona, and if you need a 1010, I've got one.
Oh, nope, I got you there. You are 59 into Missouri, by the way, and my call sign, Whiskey Japan, number 7, Charlie America Sugar, Whiskey Juliet, number 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, QSL.
Got the Whiskey Juliet 7, Canada, Africa, Sierra. Anyway, if you want a 1010, I'll give it to you. Otherwise...
what's a 1010? I've heard that. That's like an old CB thing, is it? Oh, no, that's a 10-meter. I don't really do that, so I don't know what I would do with it, but you could give me one, I guess.
Well, what you do is when you collect 10 of them, you send in a fee, and you get a number that yours for the rest of your life, and they sometimes have contests and do different things. My 1010 number is 69401, $694.01.
All right. That's probably like those banners that they're always trying to get me on QRZ. Hey, you've done this, you've done that, you've got this, all these counties, all this, and send me $15 and we'll put the banner up or whatever it is. And if you click on my QRZ page, you're going to notice one thing real quick. I'm so daggum cheap, there ain't one banner, QSL.
Okay, so I'll let you get back to calling people. I just heard you there, and like I said, you're coming in loud and strong, 5'9" in Arizona.
All right, very good. Well, I'm about to wrap it up. I might do one more since this one was short. Also streaming live on YouTube. If you want to hear what you sound like, you can do that. If not, you don't have to. Let me give you a timestamp just in case you do. 36 minutes, QSL.
And how do I get it on YouTube? I can get into YouTube, but where do I have to go?
Well, there's two ways to do it. You can just put my call sign in YouTube, and it'll bring up my channel. Or you can click the link on my QRZ page. It'll take you right there. And the video is CQ 10 meters with today's date. Pretty simple, and you're going to be right towards the end of it. And I pull the audio right out of my rig into my computer, so what I hear in my headset is what you're going to hear on the feed. QSL?
QSL, thank you. Kilo 7 Juliet Papa, 73, and may you have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow.
You too, John. Take care. Enjoy the weather in Mesa, Arizona. 7-3, buddy. All right. I said it last time, but we'll do one last call. One last call. QRZ.
WJ7CAS, Kilo Charlie 6, Yankee X-Ray Zulu.
All right, K6YXZ. I can't even read my own writing, but Kilo Charlie 6, Yankee X-Ray Zulu. Good. Where are we? You're in the 6th, man. I'm going to guess morning. Good morning, young man.
How you doing today, Matt? I was listening to you on a couple of calls. I looked you up, and we have the exact same interest, dirt bikes and fishing and all that. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a yell. I know you want to run, but definitely wanted to give you a shout out, and brother in Christ as well. KC6YXE.
Roger, Placerville, California. You ain't gonna believe this, man, but I grew up in Grass Valley, California. Graduated Nevada Union High School in 1989. QSL?
QSL. I love living here in Placerville, and I used to work in the Grass Valley area, working for a wireless modem company, 2Wire.
Fine business. Well, I left a long time ago, early 90s, found myself in Montana, then Idaho for a long time, and now I'm in Missouri. I mean, I'll tell you what, that is a long story short, but that's the gist of it. QSL?
Yeah, I love the area. Can't say much about the politics, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it sure did change a lot. It was a wonderful place to grow up. I have absolutely no regrets. Growing up as a kid of the 80s in Grass Valley, California, you couldn't have asked for a better place to grow up, honestly. But it was a different world then. I would not want to raise my children there today, so we'll just leave it at that. QSL?
Totally agree. Yeah, I really envy some of the guys that grew up in this area. It's like, man, I used to ride my bike for about 20 miles. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and boy, I had right in the city there. Boy, I had to ride a long time just to get away from all the homes and people, to get away from it all. But yeah, going up here, the fishing's right perfect, and all the hiking, just the outdoors are just, it's God's country for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's still around, and the likelihood of you knowing him is probably slim to none, but back in the day, I was big into high school rodeo. I was a bareback riding guy, and my biggest competition, we went head-to-head at the Cow Palace in the state finals many years in a row, and he was from Placerville, California. I still remember his name. His name was Sonny Davis. Roger?
The name sounds really familiar. I didn't follow rodeo, but I can see how that would dovetail into dirt bike riding. What kind of motocross bike did you like?
Oh, what was that?
What type of motocross bike did you like? What kind of dirt bike?
Oh, man, I grew up riding those things. I still got a dirt bike. My wife does not really want me to ride it at all, but I have a 2017 Suzuki RMX, not the Z. That's the full-on race bike, but I got the trail bike version of that. But, man, I rode them all. Kawasaki's, Hondas. I didn't discriminate, man. I rode two-stroke, four-stroke. I got to say I like the four-stroke better. It's a little easier, lazier on the throttle. Even rode some KTMs over the year, but the bike I'm going to wrap it up with is that yellow machine out there, and I pretty much have handed that over to my 16-year-old. I was doing wheelies across the property, I don't know, about a year ago or something, and I look over, and there she is, hands on the hip. And if you're married, you know that's not a good sign, QSL.
Yeah, my wife's Portuguese, and when she puts her hands on my hips, it's time to jump off whatever I'm doing and go figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Anyway, 73s, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving and have a blessed day. Thank you so much, and catch you again, man. Take care.
All right, Ralph. Pleasure to meet you. Our first contact. I hope for another one. And yeah, that conversation was followed with, do you know how old you are? Anyways, I'll spare you the whole chewing I got from the XYL, but I pretty much haven't ridden since that day, so I don't know, maybe she's in charge around here. All right, take care over there in Placerville, California. Kilo Charlie 6, Yankee X-Ray Zulu, your friend in Missouri, WJ7CAS 73, bud. God bless you. All right. Just in case, but I'm about ready to shut it down. Well, QRZ, anybody hang out?
Alpha India 7 Yankee Tango. I doubt you can hear me. Yep,
Man, that's pretty weak. I'll try my best, and then I'm going to close it up with you. Let's see if we can do it. Hopefully Mother Nature will let us. Alpha India 7 call. Come again.
Alpha India 7 Yankee Tango, Sparks, Nevada.
Yankee Tango. Man, you did come up there a little bit, so I got it right. AI. Boy, that's a handy call nowadays. AI7YT. Did I get it right?
That's affirmative. You did get it right. Could I get yours?
You betcha. Call sign Whiskey Juliet 7, Charlie Alpha Sierra, Whiskey Japan number 7, Charlie America Santiago. Looks like we got a Mark in Sparks, Nevada. Hey, I was hatched in Reno, Nevada. Never lived there. Mom was gambling, and I decided I was coming out. Maybe I didn't like the sound of those machines. I'm not sure, but I was hatched in Reno, Nevada, 1972. Roger.
Well, that's a Roger. I was born and raised here, so I've been here since 1958. Been a good place to live. Oh, Roger?
Well, then you were there when I burst forth into this world. You just didn't know it, QSL.
Well, it's amazing the things that we get to learn when we talk to people. Isn't it awesome? Back to you.
Yeah, it's a small world. And I grew up just over the hill in Grass Valley, California, down Highway 20. I'm sure you know where that is.
Grass Valley, California. My wife's relatives were in Grass Valley at the very start of it. They came over the plains, and they were helping to start Grass Valley. My wife's great uncle was the schoolmaster of the first school in Grass Valley. Over.
Well, very cool. Well, my grandparents weren't too far behind them, a little bit far behind them, but They migrated from Arkansas to Grass Valley in 1936, and then my mother was born in 1939. And, yeah, they lived there their whole lives. My mom lived there her whole life. I did not. My sister and a lot of my family are still there, but I left in the early 90s. But our family was in the Grass Valley, Nevada City area for quite a while. QSL?
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah, we still go back for the county fair every once in a while. Go back and see relatives. We didn't get to go this year. I had a little heart issue that didn't allow me to travel, but that's okay. We'll be able to get back there another time and all that fun stuff. How are things back there in Missouri?
Hey, things are well. We're blessed. It is, what do we got up there? 44 degrees outside still. We're thankful for the cool down because we're duck hunters and our ducks left when it hit 70. They reverse migrated. But I believe they've turned back around. We're hoping because we're going to be out there in the morning. We'll be home by 1 or 2 so we don't get in too much trouble. And we're going to have dinner. And then we are Cowboys fans. But we are probably going to take a whooping tomorrow. QSL?
Well, you know what? It's fun to sit and watch the games, and by golly, I sure hope that you have a wonderful time and a good time with everybody and family on Thanksgiving. We're going to celebrate ours on Sunday since both of one of our kids is going off to their in-laws, and it's not a big deal for us. We'll just wait until Sunday. And so with that, I know you're gonna want to go, so I won't keep you much. And I thank you for the comeback. I really appreciate it. With that, we'll give it back to you on your final, and I'll be clear. Alpha India 7 Yankee Tango.
All right, Mark. Thank you for stopping by, and I logged us both at 59. If you need that, if you need the star on QRZ, it'll be there for you. And have a great Thanksgiving, my friend. Alpha India 7. Yankee Tango. AI, I'm sure you had that call way before they even came up with AI. But that's pretty cool in today's time. So, all right, Mark, take care, my friend. 7-3, your friend in Missouri, WJ7CAS. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to hit stop on the old YouTube thing, and I got to go get on about my day. So if you waited, I apologize. But one thing I do every time is I'm going to leave the feed running for, 10, 15 seconds. And you guys can shout out your call signs or whatever if you want to, if you're even still there, and then go hear what you sounded like over the air. So with that said, happy Thanksgiving from Missouri. WJ7CAS is clear.
I just changed the transmit audio settings just a bit, so I'm going to see what I sound like off your live recording. So thanks for doing that. I enjoyed listening to your live recording then as well, too. This is N7UKD.
All right, we got you. Anybody else? I'm about to hit the stop. Now or never. All right, we're shutting it down. Take care, guys. 7-3.